Tonight on News Center, CU's commencement travels outdoors. WCAL raises money for a local charity. A Parade of Champions meets Falcon Pride. And California football introduces a new offensive coordinator. News Center starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to CUTV News Center for the week of April 22nd, 2010. I'm Shelby McAdams.
And I'm Will Moore, in for Mark Stempka. It's official. Starting next fall, California University will charge students, faculty, and staff to park both on campus as well as at Rodman Park. An email was sent late last week to all students and faculty and staff at CalU informing everyone that a permanent pay-to-park system will be implemented starting with the fall semester. The university cites new parking enhancements on campus and at Adamson Stadium, costing approximately $20 million, 12.5 of which are being used for construction of the new parking garage. The school says that all of the funds generated from parking on campus will go toward paying for the new developments. Students will have the opportunity to select their preference regarding parking through the first 15 days of June. There will be 3 tiers of parking available to students. Tier 1, which allows for parking anywhere on campus except the river lot, which will cost $505 per academic year. Tier 2, which includes the river lot, handicapped lots, and at Rodman Park, will cost $336. Tier 3, which restricts parking to Rodman Park, is only $186 per academic year.
And the Blaney Theater held a Japanese tea ceremony open to students and faculty on Sunday, April 18th, as Chef Hiroko Shimbo taught both technique and origin of the ceremony. Shimbo also focused on the importance of Japanese culture in today's society.
From the very beginning, our life is always, the human beings is greedy, selfish, and trying to remove all of these kind of desires from our mind. That's the start of the Zen, but because of the nature of the human beings, to sometimes just think to get rid of all unnecessary things. Everything in our busy, competitive world today, unordinary things becomes ordinary.
Shimbo also handed out autographed editions of her second book about Japanese cuisine to all participants in the ceremony. She hopes to return to Cal and hopes that attendance to the tea ceremony take away more information about the Japanese culture.
For the first time in 10 years, CalU will have its spring commencement ceremony outdoors. This decision has created quite a controversy around the campus. The university is expecting 800 potential graduates to get their diplomas on May 8th. That number of students and guests is far too high to be accommodated on campus. CUTV spoke with Vice President of University Relations Angela Burrows about the decision to move commencement outside.
We have no backup plan. We intend to go through. We're hoping for good weather. We will be monitoring the weather. As I said, we will be giving out ponchos to the people in the stadium. We're asking people not to use umbrellas if it rains, just because it obstructs the vision of those behind you. But we do have a need this year for a larger space that cannot be met by Hamer Hall. That, coupled with some of the parking challenges on campus this year, made this the best choice for the students and their families. We want to make sure we can accommodate everyone.
Graduate ceremonies are not affected and will take place indoors on May 7th. More information regarding commencement procedures and parking will be available in the coming weeks.
Sunday was also the day of the International Dinner, where students, faculty, and guests dined on the cuisine of many different cultures. The dinner was held by CalU's International Club at 6 p.m. in the Natali Performance Center. All guests were greeted by a welcome video depicting all of the club members. The video included information about where they were from and why they chose Cal U. The dinner was accompanied by a live island sound band and special guest Chef Hiroko Shimbo, who served up the finest in Japanese cuisine and sushi. The guests were encouraged to dance and enjoy the night, which ended around 8 p.m., with the raffling of a special table prize of winning the flower and fish centerpiece. The International Club plans to continue this annual event and receive an even larger turnout next year.
5 disc jockeys, 1 radio station, 1 very good cause. This weekend is the WCAL Power 92 annual lock-in. 5 radio station DJs will be locked inside the radio station for 48 hours to raise money for charity. This year, the radio station is raising money for the Homeless Children's Education Fund of Pittsburgh. All week, the radio station has been collecting donations in the Natali Student Union as part of their lock-in fundraiser. The HCEF is happy to be teaming up with the students of Cal and Power 92 for the event.
Well, we're definitely wanting to team up as an outreach project with college students anyway, and so to get an opportunity to do this, they actually approached us, which is an exciting team up, you know, to say, well, yeah, they want to do something, they want to make a difference, and so they do their project and their program to raise money and awareness for homeless children. There is a lot more to it than, of course, just making sure that they can read, but, you know, in order to get them to the point where they can read, we have to make sure that there's the funding out there for that.
The organization is based in Pittsburgh and provides financial and educational support for children's shelters throughout Allegheny County. The organization is always in need of more volunteers, especially younger people. For more information about the Homeless Children's Education Fund, log on to www.homelessfund.org.
And CUTV has always done its best to provide our viewers with the latest news, sports, and entertainment reports. However, students do eventually move on beyond Cal U and reach graduation day. Co-anchor for CUTV Mark Stemka and previous entertainment reporter Jared Bundy will be receiving their diplomas at the end of this semester. Mark has been involved with CUTV for the past 4 years and is also a current Delta Chi brother and former secretary to the Greek chapter as well as public relations for the Interfraternity Council. He is the current news editor to the Cal Times newspaper and has been co-hosting his radio show on 91.9 FM WCAL for the past 2 years. Mark will be receiving his diploma and degree in communications on Saturday, May 8th. Grad student Jared Bundy has been a previous entertainment reporter for CUTV for 2 consecutive semesters. He is the current editor-in-chief of the Cal Times newspaper after holding his previous position of managing editor. Jared will be receiving his diploma and master's in business administration at the graduate ceremony on Friday, May 7th. On behalf of the students and faculty of the Cal U Media Department, CUTV would like to thank you for all of your hard work and wish you the best after graduation. And coming up, we find out if rain is on the way for our weekend forecast. CUTV meteorologist Caitlin Lawrence is next with your weather report.
Welcome back to the CUTV Weather Center. I'm student meteorologist Caitlin Lawrence with you. And we do have lots of rain showers coming along the way this weekend, but will we see the warmer temperatures and will we even see some thunderstorms? I'll have all those details coming up in my 5-day Calcast. Stay tuned.